Hi, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, I'm in a brand new location. I'm actually at the Toyota dealership. I told myself that I was going to record this video today no matter what, and so that's what we're doing, okay? Yeah, I'm a little nervous because I'm recording out in public, so it's almost like I'm a news anchor or an actress, like I'm basically Zendaya. So obviously that's nerve-wracking. There's a lot of pressure on me right now to do a really good job in this video. Generally, we're going to talk about first quarter updates. I like to do quarterly updates because I like to look back and think, I set these goals for these months or these weeks, or, I set these New Year's resolutions, and this is how I've come on them. My New Year's resolution for this year is community, and I'm doing a pretty good job with that. I've been able to, meet makeup artists, meet stylists, meet models, black makeup artists, and just building my community. So that's what I'm doing on my New Year's resolution. How are you doing on your New Year's resolutions? Normally I don't take New Year's resolutions all that seriously. Like some years, one of my New Year's resolutions was to eat more gummy bears, or one of them was to be nice, but I'm starting to take them seriously. Now that I've come on the other side of my Saturn return, I take everything very seriously. Every single thing very, very seriously. So I set a New Year's resolution, and I'm going to stick with it throughout the entire year. And I'm also telling everybody that community is what I'm building. Community is what I'm fostering. Community is what I want to nurture. And so that also helps, put the vibes out there. You know what I mean? Okay, so I have very specific questions that I wanted to ask, that I wanted to reflect on in this video, and that I also wanted to ask you all in this video. Is this even recording? It is. That's great. Okay. Part of the reason why I'm asking you these questions and reflecting on these questions myself in this video is because it's so important to ask us questions. It's so important to check in with ourselves and to just gain some self-awareness around where we are with our goals, where we are with who we want to be, who we're becoming, and to just check in. You go to the doctor twice a year, I hope. Or that's the dentist. So I'll start off with, how is everyone doing? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I have a handle on what I need to improve in photography, in my photos, in my business, in my people skills. I have a handle on where I want to take my photography business. And this is all thanks to a mastermind that I'm in. So I'm not just doing this all by myself. I joined a mastermind during the first quarter of this year so that I can actually get help from experts and help from people who can relate to me and people who also can see things that I cannot see. What's changed for you since the beginning of the year? What's changed is community. I joined this mastermind, which has opened my eyes to all of the things I need to do and work on and learn in photography and in my business. It's a whole different level of attention to detail for me when I'm by myself, just shooting for fun, versus when I actually have a goal. I have ideal clients that I want to serve. I have a vision for my brand that's very far off from what my brand currently is. So that's been really exciting because I love being able to evolve and work towards and explore and just try new things and test my knowledge. So what else has changed since the beginning of the year? I've started selling products. I have product samples. And it's so interesting because before COVID, or I guess during COVID, I dabbled in buying prints off of Artifact Uprising, and they were kind of just cards you would get at Target or something. And I felt like I couldn't sell them, to earn a living. Through this mastermind now, I finally see that there's a whole market out there for people who want albums and prints and wall art and all these things. So I've purchased samples of an album and samples of prints so that I can bring these products to photo shoots for clients. I can display them on my website. So that's also very exciting. That's what's different during the new year. And also, that's it. What have you learned since the beginning of the year? Since the beginning of the year, I've learned about lighting, the importance of lighting. And I always knew about the importance of lighting, but I didn't really feel confident I didn't feel confident in my ability to manipulate light. I didn't feel confident in my ability to even grasp lighting. So that's what I've learned is, one, stepping over that hurdle of now I'm confident enough to be able to ask questions, to be able to learn. It takes confidence to learn, which is like something I've also learned this year. And just being able to think of a vision and then like really critically thinking about how I'm going to make it happen, what tools I need, whose help I need, so that the images come out the way that I envision them, or better. Sometimes they come out better. Do you have a favorite set of images you're really proud of? I do have a favorite set of images, and this set of images, which I will show on the screen as I talk, this set of images really got me back to my roots as a photographer when I was just shooting outside, like no care in the world, no idea what I was doing, and just shooting to try to get pretty pictures, not really understanding posing or lighting or working with a team or anything like that. And these images they kind of brought me back to why I even started photography in the first place. And I thought it was beautiful that I found my inspiration from Zendaya, from this shoot, to create this. And after learning more about the 60s and mod fashion and all that stuff, I learned about Danielle Luna. And in learning about Danielle Luna, I learned that Zendaya's inspiration came from her, and it was a tribute to her. It's the story behind these images that I really love, that I really love, that's special to me, and that makes these my favorite set. In addition to that, in addition to the sentimental stuff, the team I worked with and the way the photo shoot came together was like magic. It was fated, meant to be. Even though things felt like they were uncertain or like the photo shoot was crumbling, it came together at the last minute. My mentality, my mindset during this was so different from what it would have been when I first started photography, first started my business, coordinating shoots 5 years ago, when I would get upset and feel defeated when people would flake. This time I felt empowered. I was like, I'm still going to show up, even if no one shows up. I said I would be there, so I'm going to be there, and I'm going to take some pictures. Like, I don't care if it's of the model, if it's of my shoes. I'm going to show up and I'm going to take pictures. And just keeping that belief and that faith, everything came together. These images wouldn't have been able to be created. There wouldn't not be a story behind these images, and I wouldn't love them so much if it wasn't for the team that helped me create these images, if it wasn't for their creativity, their talent, their expertise. So that is why these are my favorite images. Next question. The birds are really active. Okay. What's something you want to get better at? I really want to get better at sales, which is so ick to me because I'm a creative. There's a lot of noises happening right now. All right, well, hopefully you can hear me. Oh, there we go. I really want to get better at selling myself as a photographer, as someone who can provide a beautiful, memorable, fun, enjoyable, lovely, magnificent, fun, amazing, spectacular, unforgettable experience for people at the actual photo shoot, even before the photo shoot, after the photo shoot, just in the way that I do business. And I also want to get better at selling prints and print products. What's something that you want to get better at? Leave it in the comments below, and maybe there's somebody out there who can help you get better at it, or recommend a YouTube video, or if it's something that I can help you get better at, I will do my best to record something for you. Any lessons that I've learned? Any lessons? Have you learned any lessons during this first quarter? Yes. I'm not good at sales and I need to get better at sales. That was the first lesson. The second lesson is the same lesson I learned in 2022, which is you're not good when you think you're good, you're not good. There's always more you can learn. And that's really what I love about photography. Like, I had no idea that physics and photography were related in any way, shape, or form, but it is. And that's very exciting because I love physics. Now I love physics. Like, when I was in high school and I left AP Physics, I didn't love it then, but now I love it because now it serves a purpose for me. Another lesson I learned is that you can't let people define who you are. You can't let people dictate your worth or how you feel about yourself. And for me, this is in relation to marketing my business, sharing my value. It's scary because if other people don't see the value and if other people don't like what I'm putting out there or like what I have to say or like my personality or if they just don't think that I have value to them or I'm not worth anything to them, then that's just their own thing and it has nothing to do with my worth. It has nothing to do with my value. It has nothing to do with my goals or where I'm going in life. And that's been the biggest lesson that I will forever be learning. There's like Twitter post I saw a while ago that was like, why is posting on Instagram so humiliating? And it kind of is. Like, it kind of is to tell people like, hey, I'm here. I have this, service to offer you. And if nobody responds, and it's kind of like, do people actually care about what I'm doing? Is what I'm doing actually valuable? Does it matter? And the answer is yes. Like, if it matters to you, then yes, it does matter. And the people who find value in what you're doing are going to gravitate towards you and they're going to do what it takes, aka pay your rate, to work with you, to connect with you in the way that you show up best in the world. So those are the lessons I learned. What lessons did you learn? All right, so that's the end of this video. Ooh. Just give my face some time to recover. My glass is crooked. I wish I had a team of people who are like, oh my God, Marissa, pat, pat, pat. That's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I am so happy to be able to share what goes on in my mind, what goes on in my photography business on YouTube. I'm so happy that you guys watch my videos. Thank you so much. I'd love to know your answers to these questions. What is your first quarter check-in? What has your first quarter of 2023 been like? God willing, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, we'll be able to check in again and have progress and positive updates. No, we will. Like, let's just put it out there. Like, we will. It's going to happen. Thank you so much for watching. May your best intentions manifest, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.